Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review right here on the Tragick channel. And I watched actually a couple movies last night. I'm going to review them both today and do some other videos. So hope you guys enjoy what I'm putting out in the next few days. Um, Today we're going to review a movie that I watched last night that I watched a long time, or I heard about a long time ago about being such a great movie. And if you haven't heard, Amazon Prime does do the streaming like Netflix now, and I believe it's $8.99, and I think it's $10.99 if you want Prime, and you want to pay for Prime monthly instead of yearly. Um, I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But I think those are the price points. But anyway, that's where I seen Hard Candy last night. So Hard Candy has Ellen Page and Patrick Wilson. And I know Ellen Page, pretty much everyone knows who Ellen Page is. Patrick Wilson is kind of like a guy where, and there's a group of actors where you might not know like by the name, but once he comes up on the screen, you're like, oh, okay, this guy's in the movie. Um, and it's kind of weird. So this movie is kind of I want to give anything away. Um, but the movie is kind of I guess it would be a thriller, I think. Because I thought it was more of a horror movie, and that's why I thought people were talking about like it's a horror movie, but really, like it's not really a horror movie. It's kind of a like I said, I don't want to give anything away really, but it's a good movie. Ellen Page does a really good job. Um, I think they could have added things to it to make it a little bit better, to be honest. Like it's not a 5-star movie in my opinion. It's probably a four-star movie. And if I was gonna give it a letter grade, like it'd probably be a B plus. I mean, it probably would be a B plus. It's not the greatest movie, um, but it definitely would be up there, as a good movie to watch. It's definitely, one that I've never heard of and watched. And I was watching it. I didn't really expect to watch the whole entire thing last night, and I actually sat there and watched the whole entire thing because it actually compelled me to watch the entire thing. So that tells you how good it is. Um, it does keep your interest, and I think, and I don't really like know much about movie wise. Like I don't know any like the terms and everything like that, but I always hear people saying like long shots and like long takes and things like that, and I think this movie does that in my opinion because they seem to talk and do a lot of longer scenes and stuff like that with them just talking. And it's interesting dialogue too. I mean, you almost thought Quentin Tarantino freaking did the film as good as the dialogue is and such. I'm pretty sure he didn't know, but it's basically about a 14-year-old meeting up with a 32-year-old, and um, they show in the beginning of the film. This ain't really giving anything away. It shows them, in a chat room or in a messenger kind of thing, talking back and forth. And I thought this was made in '94, but maybe it was in '99. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I don't really know. I think it was in '99 because that would make more sense. I think. But it it brings that realism because everybody's always talking about you gotta watch your kids because who they talk to online and such like so forth. So it kind of plants that seed, about a pedophile and about um, you know, the girl watching what she does. But in the synopsis, it talks about a girl going back trying to expose, this guy for what he is. And that's basically all you know. And as you watch the movie, you start to understand more of the story. And that's really all I can say without giving anything away from the movie. But in my opinion, good movie, not the greatest movie. A lot of people were, I mean, a lot of the comments I was hearing, like, it was like a super good movie. And I was like, it was okay. It was a good movie. But some of the moments you're like, did they really have to go that far? I mean, that's what some of the scenes in the movie, I was like, I don't get it. Like, I think there could have been a different payoff, and it could have been a heck of a lot better. And there was a point in the movie where, near the end of the movie, where I think it's Sandra Oh, and it was a Asian lady that shows up at the door, and I don't really want to say what I want to say because they'll give things away. But there's a scary movie that um, I guess once you see this, you'll understand this comment I'll make, and I'll make it as vague as possible. There was the Asian girl that showed up, or Chinese girl, Japanese girl, whatever you want to say. Um, uh, Whatever. Asian descent. There you go. I'll say that. The girl showed up at the door. And I was thinking to myself, if that was the girl from this one movie that had, one of the things was that, you know, she was like kidnapped by this guy, and at the end of the movie it's kind of like she gets away from him in a way. And I thought like, oh man, if they bring her into this story, that would be amazing because it would make sense why she would be involved with the story. So, and this movie is one that Rob Zombie thought was like super great. Not the Hard Candy, but the movie that she's in. So when she answered the door, I'm like, ooh, is there going to be some kind of twist with her doing something? But it wasn't the same girl, I don't believe, because the other girl I think was like she actually had like an Asian name. This girl is Sandra Oh, which I think she's been in other stuff. I don't know what she's been in. I didn't want to look it up, but she only has like she's not only in it for like a couple scenes. Like you see her one short scene, like probably like a minute, and then later on you see her in another scene for about 5 or so minutes, um, talking to Ellen Page. But that's it. So I didn't really want to really give anything away. Like I said, the Hard Candy B plus movie, 4 out of 5 stars. Whatever you want to say. um, Let me know down below if you want to make a comment like what do you prefer? Like you prefer numbers or you prefer a letter grade? Well, most people do letter grade, but some people do out of 10, out of 5, whatever. But I would say this is a 4 out of 5. Not the greatest, not the best. I don't really want to give it an average movie score because it's better than most average, and it's kind of a thinking movie. It does make you think. It's not one of those dumb, comedies where you just sit down and you're like, oh, that was an okay movie. No, it's better than that. So it's better than that. If you want a decent movie, this is not one to sit down and watch with your family, and it probably would be kind of a weird one to watch with like your extended family. Like it's something like if you and your wife were sitting down and watching the movie, or even I don't know. It's a weird movie. Anything that involves like this topic, like guys abducting younger girls. It's kind of a weird topic and a kind of funny topic to get into. But that's all I can say about the movie. Really good. I would recommend checking it out. It's on Amazon Prime. I don't. It was on Amazon. Or it was on Netflix a while back, but I don't think it's on there anymore. But anyway, leave your comments down below if you've seen Hard Candy. Let me know what you like about the movie, what you hate about the movie, if you just hated it altogether. What's your pros or con? Yeah, I can't talk at all. Pros and cons, and what do you think they could have done to make it better? And maybe I'll make a spoiler video for it. Telling you what I really thought about it later on. But I may do some spoiler movie talk about movies I've seen and give away endings and stuff like that and talk about what I actually think about them. But I don't want to give away any spoilers during this review just because I want people to check the movie out. It's really, really good. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe down below, just like all the other, like you do to all those other people. And keep on rocking.